Some companies have, bigger companies have perfumers they call technical perfumers. Yeah? These are basically perfumers that solve problems. And the easiest way I can demonstrate what a technical perfumer does is that if you imagine you have a bad smell. So you have a product and it has this bad smell. The technical perfumer's job is to work out how to counteract this bad smell. So how does he do it? Any ideas? Because perfumers didn't actually make the product, they can't change the formula of the product. So their hands are tied. So what could they do? Sorry?
Incorporate the smell that they want to get rid of into the fragrance.
Yeah. So use the bad smell as part of the perfume. Yeah. So a little bit like we use like animal notes in a perfume, bad smells. Yeah. We imagine that the protein smell or something, you know, in a cream, is part of the perfume. Yeah. And like a Miss Dior, we build around it. Another way to do it is just to get a bigger and better smell and cover it. Yeah? And is there a third way? There must be, because I drew a picture, but find an inverse smell. Find something that is equal and opposite. And if you have a product, yeah, then you can do this. But in something like an air freshener situation, it's very difficult because you don't know the environment. Yeah, well, you don't know what the bad smell is maybe, but you don't know how the bad smell will change, and you don't know how to match the amount of inverse smell to the original smell.
Don't you also not know where it's being used? Like, say they use the air freshener in a stinking place, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yeah. I'm assuming that you know that place, yeah? But you would locate it accordingly. I mean, my mother had a colostomy, which is like, you know, had an operation on the colon. So the hospital had developed a spray that had an inverse smell. Yeah, so it sort of counteracted the smell of the colostomy. Yeah, it was the opposite of an accord, isn't it? It's like it's white noise, the same thing as white noise. When I worked with Norda, I had a project. Customer sent a project. They had a I think it was a cream, and it had a bad smell, and they wanted a perfume that would cancel out the smell. Took me 6 months to develop it, yeah, and got the concentrations just right so that when you smelt it there was no smell. And we sent it to the customer, and what did the customer say? There's no smell. Yeah. So then we had to have more smell, yeah, to make it nice, yeah. So. It's an experimental thing. You get the bad smell, yeah? Let's say you have a cream with a bad smell. You add 1% of, a shortcut to do this is a little bit, but not 100%, is to add a little bit of aldehydes, a little bit of iceberg, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of dairy, yeah? And find out which note, yeah, works the best. And then from that group, look at each AB's component and find which one counteracts it.
To me, that sounds like you're doing this first one, you're just covering it with something else.
No, you're not. You're not. The idea is that you end up with no smell.
Yeah, but surely there are no inverse smells.
Not if the shape theory works. No, Glade. No, if you look at, there are some products on the market that actually produce this. Yeah, there are some products on the market that use this. Some actually use a method of chelation of odor, which is different, which is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is finding something that gives you the opposite effect.
I think most people miss the fact that what you said is it works on the same way as white noise.
Yeah.
Most people miss that.
Does everybody know what I'm talking about? White noise. Oh, okay. If you get a nice pair of headphones from Sennheiser or from Bose, yes, that's the one. Yeah, they're the best ones. Yeah. You sit on the aeroplane, yeah. You turn the white noise on, you put them on your ears, and you can't hear the aeroplane anymore. Yeah, because it produces the opposite wave to the sound. So your average is 0 sound. And then when you turn the music on, yeah, you can listen to the music. Makes your journey far more relaxing. Yeah. I mean, they're incredible things. Yeah.
I'm comparing this with paint, right? So you make a painting, you got too much brown in your painting.
Yeah.
You cannot get rid of the brown by painting with the inverse of brown. If you put inverse of brown, it's what? Green, right? So you put green on the top, but doesn't go white.
I don't know. I'm wondering if you could do it with light without actual colour. The problem with colour is it's a physical colour, but I don't know if you could do it with light. But you certainly can do it with sound, yeah. And it does work, but you have to match the amounts to the equal and opposite amounts. So loosely, yeah. If you've got spicy notes, and cool notes, if you got them in perfect balance, you would get neither cooling nor heating. Yeah?
Is that an accord?
That could be an accord, I suppose. Yeah. Although if it had no smell, it wouldn't be a very interesting accord.
Why they don't have this product for toilets?
They do. I mean, Glade are about the best people at this because that's all they do. Yeah.
They always put perfume in it.
But they always do perfume because people don't buy something with no smell. Yeah. But they work on this. But there's a problem, the same problem that I said, that you can't get the quantities exactly right. So with white noise, the microphone picks up the sound, produces the inverse sound, and can do that in a fraction of a second. With a perfume, like a spray, you can't measure the smell from the toilet and then match the exact amount that you need to get.
Spray more, spray less.
Yeah, but how do you detect the smell? There's no machine. Only your nose, yeah? You understand me?
The toilet smell is always the same, so that you can use this machine to detect like for the...
No, because it goes up and down, doesn't it? Because somebody...
The type of the smell is always...
Somebody says to take a number 2. The smell of the toilet will be stronger than if someone...
No, but the type of the smell is nearly the same, no?
No. Yeah. But having said that, yeah, but like I said with my mother's colostomy and the blend at the hospital, it was very, very effective. Yeah, it was very, very effective. It wasn't perfect because you could never match the exact amount of bad smell to the good smell. Yeah, but the system works, but not so easy in an industrial sense.